This is my 1989 Rio 550. This currently has a lot of anti-foul underneath. I know there's a lot of videos on how to get off this anti-foul stuff, but I found the easiest way is obviously use then that paste and form like a gel coat on it. Not a gel coat, it's like a kind of jelly on it. But yeah, as you can see, it doesn't all come off. And that brown stuff, I think 80% sure that is still anti-foul, the old anti-foul. Look at all the layers. The white was the original colour, and then there's like a yellow, a blue, and there's something like even a green, and there's a brown, and there's a blue, and there's a black. So yeah, we're trying to get down basically to the yellow, or to the blue, or even to the white. But the white, you hit down to the white, it's the gel coat, and obviously I've hit down a bit there, but that rubs down, and hopefully some fiberglass filler or fiberglass straps, fiberglass squares. We'll go over that. So yeah, as I was saying, to get rid of this, I used obviously the anti-foul liquid that forms a gel, and then afterwards I used a 50 grit. This is what it looks like when using 50 grit. Obviously, there are ways of doing it with jet sanding off, jet blast off, but since we're in quarantine over here at the moment, we can't have access to any of that. So I'm just using sanding, and this was maybe 2 hours, the whole area. So that's not too bad, but I'm still waiting for some more sanding. But this is the actual finish of what it looks like when it's when the anti-foul is off. And here I've made a small area, taped up a small area that's ready to prime, and what I'm using is, as for filler, I'm using fiberglass filler. Basically just like a pate. It's just filler, like car filler, body filler, but it comes with some fiberglass strands in it. Use a bit of hardener. I think it's like 1% out of 10 or something like that. I mean, sorry, 1 to 10 or even less. Roundabouts, I do it off by eye, but it normally sets and goes hard really well with me, so it's okay. And then I use sometimes just to get the fillet when it's too bulky, like for instance, where is that? I have some fillet at the moment. Yeah, same like this. I'll probably use maybe an 80 grit, 50 max, and then when it starts to go smoothish like this, I'll then use a 120 grit. Or 240, doesn't matter, 120, 240. 240 is maybe a bit too thin, but 120 is good. And then you end up with this nice smooth surface ready for priming. And this is my little area I'm going to test priming on and see how it ends up. Keep following and subscribe if you want to see more.